Well, we're good.
I just saw Brody Kroll walk back outside, get his car, and leave.
Yeah, there goes Brody.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't be on the show.
no.
Y'all ever blow a bagpipe?
Yeah, I
How does
tried
that
one
work?
time.
How does it work?
I tried one time, and I couldn't do it because really you're kind of, when you're blowing out, you're actually doing the opposite.
You fill that bladder up, right?
You got to
Yes.
fill the bladder up.
And then you pump like this.
Yes. By the way, it's almost like you're doing the old
1 minute.
Really?
Yeah.
So you squeeze it.
So-
yeah. Like,
So
the
you
guy-
fill up the bag and then give it this to come out.
Yeah,
You blow
do that.
the air into the bag, right? And
Yes.
then you pump your arm like
Yep.
that. Do it.
Probably for the best.
if you ever notice that, you can't just be like.
So you've actually
fade out on a
tried it? You've
bagpipe.
actually had one and tried?
I've never played one, but I've learned about blowing them.
Okay.
I'd like to see you bring one to the
All right.
studio.
All right, I'll
You're musical.
do it in front of
Okay.
y'all. I don't care. It's cool.
we got to change the whole atmosphere. Brody is right outside.
Okay.
Okay.
He's coming in. I think he heard this whole segment.
Big Oak CEO Brody Kroll coming up. We'll talk to him. And if you want to find out everything about Big Oak, go to bigoak.org. We'll be right back.
All right.
This is the Rick Burgess Show. Next, another special News Radio WGNS broadcast. WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. It's a Blue Raider game day, and the Blue Raider Network is on the air. Today's MTSU women's basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with countdown to tip-off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
There is a saying from someone much wiser than me from a long time ago. It's not what happens to you, it's how you respond to what happens to you. Well, today we'll find out how Middle Tennessee responds to what happened to them Tuesday night in Cookeville. I'm Joe Fisher. Great to be with you from the Tudor Fieldhouse on the campus of Rice University in Houston, where today the Lady Raiders take on the Owls of Rice University. Middle Tennessee 2-1, coming off the 63-54 disappointing loss in Cookeville to Tennessee Tech, a game where they seemed to have the game in hand early and then just poor offensive performance and certainly poor defense let the game get away in the second half. Rice is 1-1. They've lost at South Dakota State. They won at Houston 70-56. They are a team that made the conference championship tournament game last year, won the conference tournament championship game 2 years ago. So they have had success recently. There's a long history between these two schools. With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads, more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. If you want high-quality, affordable education, well, it's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. This is the 16th meeting between these two schools. Middle Tennessee leads the overall series 11-4. Stay with us. We'll get an update on Conference USA right after this. Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
It's basketball season and the crowd is electric. That's where Lightning's locker room on the concourse comes in. Whether you're heading to the game or just repping your squad around campus, we've got the gear to keep your spirit high and your style sharp. Fresh tees, cozy hoodies, rally towels, water bottles, it's all here, ready to power up your game day vibe. Don't get caught without your Lightning pride. Every dunk, every three, every win starts with the right look. Visit Lightning's locker room, where Blue Raider fans gear up for greatness.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Your pet is more than just a pet. They're your family's fearless protector, your fetching athlete, and your crumbs on the floor detector. The warm, snuggly heartbeat at your feet. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I understand why your pet means so much to you. Did you know that State Farm and Trupanion have teamed up to give your furry family members the protection they deserve? Pet medical insurance. It's another way State Farm is here to help life go right for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee and Rice coming up here shortly from Houston, Texas. Joe Fisher, glad to be with you. Let's take a look now at the teams around the conference, brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites Murfreesboro. Old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate. Located at 325 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. The only 2 undefeated teams left in the conference, Texas, El Paso, and Missouri State. Liberty, Middle Tennessee, Kennesaw State, Sam Houston, all 2-1. Western Kentucky is 2-2. New Mexico State is 1-1. Jacksonville State, Delaware, Louisiana Tech 1-2, and FIU is 0-1 as we enter the day. We'll take a break. We'll come back, get a scouting report on the Owls of Rice from Associate Head Coach Matt Insel. That's next. This is Lady Raider Basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
And here we go, coming in 3,
Pepsi Zero
2,
Sugar has taken
1.
its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for
really
yourself.
Sets the mood.
Trust me.
What's your plan for
Pepsi
tackling
Zero
those
Sugar.
menacing
Zero
snow
never
geese?
tasted so good. That's what I like.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the 2 friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders passed the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Time for a scouting report now on the Rice Owls. We're joined by Associate Head Coach Matt Insel. Matt, first, I've always marveled at how coaches handle teams, and sometimes you have to know when to pat them on the back and sometimes when to really challenge them. You have really challenged them over the past couple of days, have you not?
We have. I mean, I think there's two ways to look at it when you're a young team. The first way you look at it is, just let it be. And if you continue to let it be, then you're going to look up and you're sitting here at 2-10. Or you got to push the pedal with them a little bit to help them understand what it looks like to be an NCAA tournament team, what it looks like to be a conference championship team. All of those things, because they don't know. They're so young, they're so immature, that none of them's ever really played at this level that we're asking them to play at. And so we pushed them really hard the last couple of days. We've had the practice guys get real physical with them, make everything real tough on them, and to help them, not as much for today, but what it looks like in the future. And I think Dad made a good point after the Tech game. We've got to start worrying about ourselves and getting ourselves better instead of let's focus on who the next opponent is.
Right.
And that's what we've done the last couple of days.
I hesitate to say you put an emphasis on something over another, but it seems to have been a real focus the last couple of days on defense and physicality. Am I right?
You're right. Our perimeter defense in particular has not been very good, and we've not been very physical. We've let the ball go by us. We haven't stopped the ball. We haven't got in our ball screen defense, all of those things. And that's just a lack of focus. That's a lack of physicality. That's a lack of really toughness. And, that stuff that we've been working on and talking about every day.
It's interesting. Let's talk about this Rice team. They're 1-1. They got a win at Houston. And let's pick a couple players. First, Flores. And I don't think I can ever recall a stat where she was 0 for the game, but 16 for 16 from the line.
Yeah, you look at it, 23 of 32 points on the year have come from the free throw line. And she hasn't made very many field goals. And so, the Houston coach is obviously one of our good friends, and he made a good point to me on the phone the other night is when she drives the ball, see if she can make a layup, because it looks like all she's doing is trying to get to the free throw line. And that's what we talked to our girls about with Flores and Ennis both, is they're not going to accept that you're there. They're going to go to the rim. They're going to try to beat you to the rim. They're not going to just say, okay, she's going to cut me off, or all their ball screen defense is there, we're going to kick back. No, they're going to be very physical and trying to get past us and get to the rim. And that's a big part of the game today is getting to the free throw line for them and then getting to the free throw line for us. Yeah. If we can limit them at the free throw line, if you look at their stats, they rank at the bottom in the country at the top of the country in terms of putting other people at the line. I mean, they're putting teams at the line 33, 34 times a game in 2 games. And so we've got to be aggressive. We can't look up at halftime and we went to the line 2 times. We got to be aggressive. We got to force
this snowy terrain feels both magical and dangerous.
They have good guards.
How are you planning to outsmart those frigid
they got elite level guards.
Got any clever tricks up your sleeve?
The top 3 in the American Conference. They're a team that's returning their guard play from a year ago, from the last really 3 years. It's interesting when we beat them, 25 or 30, whatever it was the last time we played, and these were the guards that we were playing, and they were kind of similar to us, where they were real young that year, and we kind of got after them at our place, beat up on them pretty good. Now those kids that we beat up on, we're playing today. And so we tried to explain that to our players, is there is a familiarity with them, is we've played them. We've been in the same league for many years, except for the last 2 years. And what you're going to see today is these kids played it as freshmen, true freshmen, against us. And so they're going to be coming hard at you.
We'll hear from Coach Rick Insell coming up next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the
last 30 here
of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Our pregame visit with Coach Insell brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read about all Blue Raider sports in the Daily News Journal. The DNJ is Rutherford County's first source for news, sports, and much more. Rick, before we start talking about today and this team, you had two really good signees this week that I know you're very excited about.
We are. They, both of those young ladies can come in and help our basketball team right away, and you know, we still got a couple more that in the wings right now. So we're not going to say anything until we get them all in, but we feel real good about what we got.
What did you take from the trip to Cookeville, and what has been the focus since then?
Well, we were not very consistent. We didn't play good perimeter defense. We didn't rebound the basketball. There's not any one area that you can point out and there's not any one player. Just about everybody that played the game that night, they did something that contributed to the defeat. And, you know, you can't have that. You can't have that. They got to contribute to what's going to win the basketball game. Yeah. Most of it was the fact that we just didn't, at different times, we had to think about, and we got caught up in, and we wasted too much time getting into different offenses and had to force some shots, and that just was not like us. Now, you can kind of attribute that to the fact that we are young. But I'm not going to start making excuses and saying we're young. I can't. They'll be set. Don't like
to always emphasis.
You come out and do that on it, and let them know what's going on, and you come out and do that on it, and let them know what's going on, and try to do a better job with it. And that's what we'll do today. Now, I am not one bit negative on anybody I've got on our basketball team. I like what we got. I like every player I've got. It's kind of like I told them. We got two different attitudes, We got an attitude where when it's over, and we're looking for the next play or the next game or whatever. But when we're in this gym, we're working, and we're trying to get every ounce of whatever we can get out of every player. Yeah. And, I'm pretty satisfied with what's gone on the last 2 or 3 days. But we got to build on that, Joe. We got to just keep building on it. How do you build on that? Success begets success. And that's kind of what we're looking for.
Offensively, have struggled. But I would say, and am I correct in this or not, I think you're probably getting a lot of the shots you'd like to get. They're just not going in right now.
Well, we are. I thought Macy shot the ball well the other night at Cookville. Yeah. I'd like to see that. I thought, Yuhan just a absolute amazing offensive player, but she can't have 8 turnovers. No, right, yeah. Davis is not shooting the ball as good as she should, but she will. I'm not a bit giving up on her, and the same thing goes with Carson. Carson's a great shooter. Mm-hmm. We just got to get those shots to falling. And right now, I'm not as concerned about it as I will be in February. That's right. And then, we got 2 or 3 other young ladies that can shoot the basketball. AC can shoot the ball. You got Blair inside. So, we've got good players. And we just got to believe in ourselves. Coaches got to believe in them. We just got to keep as they say, busting rocks, raising hogs is what I used to say. Dad, I was told way back, and I kind of use this philosophy when I'm at the racetracks. You can't get in and out of the pig business, because if you do, you'll lose everything you got. You got to stay in the pig business, and then you're going to have down times, and that's kind of my philosophy right now. We got to stay in the pig business because we can't be going in and out. We're not going to do any good. We're just going to bear down what we got, get better, and then go win the conference.
Stay with us. Starting lineups are next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services,
2 Las Casas Pike, just fear you deserve. Family-owned Asian metric.
We see the line recharge, a kind heart, and as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan?
About 20 seconds.
Get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life. to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Today's injury report brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Murfreesboro's personal injury law firm and a proud sponsor of the Blue Raiders. A couple of Lady Raiders battling just a little bit of cold symptoms, but nobody out of play. Everybody is available. Time now for the Ascend Federal Credit Union starting lineups. Ascend Federal Credit Union is the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics, and they have a high-yield checking account that will help you grow your money smarter than ever before with an annual percentage yield of 3.56%. Visit ascend.org to open your account today. Some restrictions apply. Rates are subject to change at any time. For the Lady Raiders, there is a change in the starting lineup. Number 5, Carson Swaney, the freshman out of Maryville, will make her first start, along with freshman Yuhan Lin, senior Elena Contreras, Blair Bogus, the freshman out of Waynesboro, and freshman Macy Pfeiffer out of New Albany, Mississippi. For Rice, the starters Dominique Ennis, 5'9" senior from Ontario, number 22 Haley Adams, 6'1" junior from San Antonio, Anaya Alexis, a 6'1" sophomore from Waller, Texas, Shelby Hayes, a 6'2" senior from Cedar Park, Texas, and Victoria Flores, a 5'7" junior from West Dallas, Texas. Middle Tennessee and Rice meeting for the 16th time overall. Middle Tennessee leads the overall series 11-4, 85.
Roscoe Brown has been the Vactor plumbing service to
Brown.
Put in the work without some 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See owner's manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you.
All right, ending this spot here with the billboard to start the game.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider basketball is on the air. Season 51 of Lady Raider basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now with the call of the action, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
From the Tudor Fieldhouse on the campus of Rice University, just outside of downtown Houston, Texas, this is Lady Raider basketball. And this afternoon, Middle Tennessee takes on the Owls of Rice University. I'm Joe Fisher. Great to be with you. Middle Tennessee 2-1, looking to bounce back after the loss in Cookeville to Tennessee Tech. Owls 1-1 with a loss at South Dakota State and a win at Houston. Time now for the First Vision first minute of today's game. First Vision Bank. Accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. With dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools, your vision is our mission. FVB.bank, FDIC, equal housing lender. This one's going to fall on the perimeter play today for Middle Tennessee. They were very disappointed in the performance on the perimeter offensively and defensively in Cookeville. We'll see if that shores up a bit here today. Middle Tennessee black jerseys, trunks, white numerals and lettering, blue trim. The Owls in white jerseys and trunks, blue numerals and lettering with gray trim as well. Middle Tennessee will control the tip, and they will move left to right as we begin. We are courtside right beside the Middle Tennessee bench here at the Tudor Fieldhouse. Yuhan Lin dribbling the basketball and turns it over immediately. Boy, that's the start you did not want. Shot laid up good on the break by Victoria Flores. Boy, Yuhan had 8 turnovers in the loss in Cookeville, and that's not the start that you wanted to get off to. Just too much dribbling the basketball and not enough moving it around early on. And now a stumble by Contreras and the throw into the backcourt. Boy, Middle Tennessee can't even get it into the front court. Now they finally do. Contreras pull-up jumper in and out, no good. Rebound Rice. Boy, having trouble even staying on their feet in the early going here. Haley Adams averaging a double-double for Rice with the basketball. She's not going to shoot from the perimeter. No need to guard her out there. Penetration to the lane, jumper no good. Long rebound taken away by Bogus from Middle Tennessee. Well, let's see if we can get into a decent offensive set here. Lynn bounce pass left wing Contreras. Contreras off the screen. Crossover dribble, drives to the lane, spins, contested jumper good. Elena Contreras with her first points on a 16-point average. And we are tied at 2. Maybe that'll settle things down a little bit. Flores into the front court, works off the screen. Throws it outside to the wing for a long-range 3 that's too strong. Long rebound, Bogus runs it down for Middle Tennessee. Goes to her knees to get the loose ball. Now to Lynn. Yuhan down court on the right wing, and she'll reverse, and they'll set the offense. 8:15 to go. Ball was kicked by Rice. Well, you can hear a lot of instruction going on from the coaches. Matt Insel, Rick Insel here right beside us. This is one of the youngest teams in the nation, and everything is teachable. Everything is a teaching moment. Lynn with a crossover dribble. Drives left side of the lane. Got loose and laid it in with the left hand. That is where she is at her best, just going one-on-one and driving to the hoop. 4-2 Middle Tennessee with the lead. 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Flores to the left wing. To Dominique Ennis. Hands it back to Flores. Flores guarded by Lynn. Skip pass to the far side, and that's a traveling violation. As Anaya Alexis made the catch and then took off before she put it on the deck. And one of the officials telling Alexis to calm down. Alexis was complaining a bit, and Ed Sidlasky said, nope, that was a clean call. You need to just go play basketball. Full court pressure now by Rice. Contreras gets it in and then takes the pass back. And now Rice will press, and then they'll drop back after the initial press. Contreras, great crossover, left her in the dust, laid it up and in. This is the strength of the Middle Tennessee guards. The one-on-one, the penetration and the drive. We've seen it early. 6-2 Middle Tennessee. Flores up top, shot fake. Penetration, spin in the lane, kick to the corner, now to the wing. Another long 3, that is no good. Rebound and a foul. I think they're going to get Macy Pfeiffer, and they will. Pfeiffer trying to go for the rebound. Her first, team's first. And one of the officials looking at Blair Bogus. I think Blair may have caught something. Yeah, I think she's cut on her forehead. She doesn't want anybody to come, but I think she's been cut up on her forehead. And I think they're going to put Nicole Dominguez in. Yeah, she's got a little bit of a slash up here on her upper left forehead. Jonna will take a look at her over there on the bench. Owls inbound on the baseline under their basket. Alexis with a bounce pass to Flores. Flores drives left to right. Hesitates, drives baseline, cut off. Sends it out top to Ennis. Ennis back to Flores in the corner. Down low to Shelby Hayes. Hayes spins in the lane, one-hander good. Hayes, a 6'2 senior from Senior Park, Texas. Three-time high school All-State player. Contreras throws it in. I don't think Elena remembered that she could run the baseline after a made basket, but they were able to get it in. And now Swaney into the front court for the Lady Raiders. 6'4", Middle Tennessee with the lead. Swaney in the lane, 12-footer. She's fouled and it goes. Oh, it died on the flange of the iron and just settled in. And she'll go to the line for the opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. So Swaney will go to the line. So for Swaney, averaging 2 points per game. She's already ahead of that as she knocks down the free throw. Free throws are going to be big in this one. 9-4 Middle Tennessee lead in the early going. 6:30 left opening quarter. The foul was on Adams. That was her first. Shot put up no good. A rebound taken away by Lynn. Lynn brings it up across the center line. Works to the left wing, still with a dribble. Drives to the lane. Comes free, scoops to the left hand, missed it. Offensive rebound, knocked out of bounds and taken away. I think Rice knocked it out of bounds. It will stay with Middle Tennessee. Stacy Kabiernik is in for the Lady Raiders, and also checking in now at the next dead ball, which is right now, is Kirsten Verhulst, a 5'8 freshman from DeSoto, Kansas, as Lynn will get a breather here. Verhulst to inbound on the baseline. Lobs it up top to Contreras. Shot clock at 18. Contreras off the screen, still with a dribble. Pulls up from 19 feet short, rebound Rice. That's not the shot they want. Quickly down court, Alexis. Alexis tried to drive, cut off nicely by Swaney. They send it up to the top. Adams now to Flores. Flores guarded by Verhulst. Shot clock at 16. Flores on the right wing. Flores works it back. Shoved Verhulst a little bit out of the way. Pass to the baseline. Great double team there by Middle Tennessee. Alexis to the corner for a three that's well short. Great box out by Swaney. Taken away thing. Quarter. Your side. Verhulst in. I believe they did. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Junior.
Yep.
Lady?
Yeah, they have it.
Gigantic.
You know it.
What about mega?
Yep, they've got that one too. When it comes to Jumbo Bucks, winning is the name of the game. In fact, Tennessee lottery players win an average of $2.3 million a day on Jumbo Bucks games alone. So find your jumbo-sized fun today. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Jumbo Jumbo?
Oh yeah, they even have that one.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
At Middle Tennessee Electric.
Last 30 here.
That link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric. bringing good energy.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
5 minutes left, opening quarter from Houston, Texas. Middle Tennessee leads Rice by a score of 9-6. Atmos Energy, delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas. For today and generations to come, natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. That was a foul called on Macy Pfeiffer. That is her second. So she will sit down, and Savannah Davis checks in for the first time, not getting the start today, the sophomore from McKenzie, Tennessee. So Pfeiffer on the bench with 2 early fouls. Rice with the basketball, the Brinkett length of the court, trailing by 3. Flores picked up by Verhulst. Picks up the dribble. Top of the key, she's going to take that 17-footer, didn't want to, no good. Long rebound, offensive board by Rice. Now back to Adams, they'll reset. They will give Shelby Hayes that shot all day long. Flores being guarded closely by Verhulst. Works off the screen, launches a 24-footer, no good. Rebound, Savannah Davis tipped it out deep, and it's going to go to Middle Tennessee as it was off Rice. In the early going, Middle Tennessee's defense doing a good job of making Rice take shots that maybe they don't want to take. Yuhan Lin checks in now to give Verhulst a breather. And Savannah inbounds to Lin. So you've got Lin, Davis, Bogus, Kabiernik, and Contreras on the court. Top of the key, Contreras. Works to the right wing. Kabiernik, they play catch. Contreras spins in the lane. Contested 12-footer is no good. Rebound Rice. Flores down court. Lead pass Adams. Nice pass on the break, and the lay-in is good by Alexis. Well, really good crisp passing on the break. And Rice cuts the deficit to 1 at 9-8. 3:50 left in the opening quarter. Lynn off the screen from Kabiernik. Lynn picks up the dribble. Up top to Bogus. Bogus, couple of dribbles, goes to Contreras. Draws a double team for a moment. Contreras works out of that, now drives left side of the lane. Jump stop, follow away, 6-footer good. Elena with 6 here in the first quarter. Middle extends the lead back to 3 at 11-8. Flores picks up the dribble. Bounce pass batted away by Kabiernik. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with Rice. Good hustle by Stacy. Savannah Davis comes out of the game. Carson Swaney checks back in. Rice to inbound side front court. They get it into Alexis. Alexis, good job on the screen. Alexis with the basketball. Lost it. Almost turned it over. Her body's flying everywhere in the lane. Flores goes down inside. Bounce pass down low. Shot laid in with the left hand by Hayes. Boy, Middle was close to the steal 3 or 4 times. But Rice was persistent and cut it to 1. 11-10 Middle Tennessee. 2:47 to go in the opening quarter. Yuhan Lin dribbling between the circles. Left wing to Contreras. Contreras comes back left side to Lin. Top of the key, Kabiernik. Goes back to Lin. Lin drives the lane. Cut off to the corner. Penetration. Runner by Swaney is good off the glass. Carson Swaney with the basket. She's got 5. Her career high was 6 against Tennessee Tech. 13-10 Middle Tennessee. Top of the key, Adams. Swings it left side. Flores, jumper is no good. Rebound on the floor, taken away by Swaney. Swaney's going to bring it up. 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Middle Tennessee with the ball and a 3-point advantage. Swaney. Bounce pass to Bogus. Bogus, 15-foot jumper, well short. That's not the shot they want. Rebound Rice. Alexis. Front court. Adams back to Alexis. Alexis cross court to Ennis. Ennis at the free throw line in the circle. Goes down low. Running one-hander is no good off the iron. Rebound put back no good. And the loose ball pulled away by Kabiernik for Middle Tennessee. Shelby Hayes, a big body at 6'2", with some girth as well. And Middle Tennessee gave up a couple of offensive opportunities there, but able to get away. Lynn with a reverse. Top of the key, Kabiernik. Bounce pass to Contreras. Contreras drives right side of the lane, kicks to the corner, threw it away. That's an unforced error. 1:03 left in the quarter. Middle Tennessee leading by 3. And for Middle Tennessee, that's 4 first quarter turnovers, and that's just one of the habits that continues to inhibit this Lady Raider team. Way too many turnovers and unforced errors. Number 7, Luann Battison, a 5'5" junior in the game. A three-pointer is good for Rice from outside by Dominique Ennis. Ennis, second team all-conference last year. We're tied at 13. Kabiernik needs some help. She picked up the dribble. Somebody's got to come and get it. Finally, Lynn. 20 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. Lynn with a bounce pass to Kabiernik. Hands it back to Lynn. Lynn with a great reverse. Tough 17-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Rice. It's just not the shot you want. Lead pass to Ennis. Spots for another 3. That was back iron, no good. Rebound and a foul over the back, and that's going to be, I believe, on number 44, Shelby Hayes. Yeah, Hayes, and she's complaining about it, but she clearly committed a foul. That's her first and the team's second. So Middle Tennessee has an opportunity for the final shot of the quarter with 12.4 seconds remaining. Got to go to the length of the court with it. Swaney gets it in to Contreras. Contreras will bring it up with 9. Crosses the center line with 7, with 6, with 5. Contreras still with the dribble with 3, with 2, with 1. They're not even going to get a shot away. Turned it over. That's just, again, poor handling of the basketball. And we go to the end of the first quarter tied. Middle Tennessee and Rice even at 13. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town for your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs. Lee Company is the team to call, 615-867-1000 or leecompany.com. Joe Fisher with you from Houston, Texas. Middle Tennessee 13 and Rice 13 after one quarter of play. Middle Tennessee 6 of 12 from the field for 50%, have not attempted a three-point shot yet. 5 turnovers, really critical in that first quarter. Rice 6 of 17 from the field, 35%, 1 of 7 from three-point range, rebounding 9-8 in favor of Middle Tennessee. Rice with only 1 first quarter turnover. It'll be Owls basketball as they inbound to Battison. Battison, the transfer from Duke, with the basketball. Bounce pass to the high post to Adams. Adams works it Right to left, goes to the corner. Open three by Ennis is good. Dominique Ennis, she made a school record 80 3-pointers last year, and Middle Tennessee called for the offensive foul and a shove on Yuhan Lin. So what continues is what happened at Tech. Middle Tennessee, their own worst enemy, trailing 16-13. Rice, after the foul, gets the basketball on the baseline. Boy, jumper no good. Rebound Verhulst. Boy, need a good, solid offensive set. You've got Verhulst, Davis, Pfeiffer back in with 2 personal fouls, Bogus and Contreras. Ball almost thrown away, and Davis, she could not get it, turned it over. Rice coming the other way. Flores drives to the basket, drew the blocking foul. That's where Flores wants to live. She wants to get to the free throw line. Foul is on Verhulst, is her first, team second. Flores scored 16 in the win at Houston. They all came from the free throw line. She was 16 for 16. She is 23 for 24 on the year. And her first free throw is no good. Well, transfer from TCU, was a top 100 high school recruit. Second one, that one's in and out and back in. So largest lead for Rice at 17-13. And boy, you sense this is a critical time early for Middle Tennessee. Rice will press full court as they always do after a made basket. Davis looking to get it in. Does so to Verhulst. And once you do, Rice will drop back defensively. Very much like Cliff Ellis Auburn teams would do. They would press you hard, but once you got it in, they would drop back. Contreras top of the key. Bounce past Davis, left wing. Up top, Pfeiffer traveled with it. Boy, another Middle Tennessee turnover. That is 8 Middle Tennessee turnovers. I think Rick Ensel's going to call the timeout. Boy, they have just gotten discombobulated here and just making mistake after mistake. 9, at least 8 early turnovers here by Middle Tennessee. With 9:01 left, a 30-second timeout. No, I think they're taking a full one here. We'll take it as well. 17-13, Rice with the lead. 9:01 left in the first half. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider.
So this is the last break of halftime or first half.
To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See owner's manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work,
Last 30 here.
Score and save money.
This is the last first half break. So if you need another break or want to take one, I could use some of those post-game breaks too. So. All right, I'll go find one here.
Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Fans show that Lightning pride. Swing by Lightning's locker room on the concourse for the latest game day gear, apparel, and spirit wear. Don't just cheer, look the part. Rice 17, Middle Tennessee 13, 9:01 left in the opening half. And the big stat, Middle Tennessee with 8 turnovers here in the first half to only 1 for Rice. Owls with the basketball. Battison brings it front court, sends it to the right wing, and Rice with a gift gives it back. as that goes out of bounds. Swaney, Contreras, Verhulst, Pfeiffer, and Bogus on the court. Just looking for some kind of combination to find some consistency because that's a travel. Contreras just clearly took 2 steps before she dribbled. That's turnover number 9. They just can't get out of their own way right now. 8:40 left in the first half. Madison goes to the right wing, drives baseline, cut off with help by Pfeiffer. Sends it to Ennis. Pull-up jumper is short. Rebound Contreras. Middle Tennessee with numbers if they'll push. Contreras going to drive to the basket, used a little elbow to get some room, and banked it in. Contreras with 8. Transition has been their friend. 17-15, that end of scoring drought for Middle Tennessee. Pull up on the baseline, jumper is no good. Rebound Contreras for Middle Tennessee. Elena wants to run. Pulls up on the wing. She's going to fire the 3, no good. Rebound Madison for Rice. Madison with a baseball pass coming near side to Adams. Adams cross court to the corner. Ennis for another 3 in and out, no good. Rebound, they scrap for it, offensive board, taken away by Adams. Skips it to Madison. Madison on the baseline. Swaney, down low Bogus, works her way in. Bogus goes up and she's fouled. First time really they've gotten her that post look, and she was able to take advantage. And the foul, I believe, is on number 21. That's going to be Maya Hazelton. Her first, team's first of the quarter. Hazelton, a 6'4" sophomore out of Baltimore, transfer from Virginia Tech. Bogus at the line, averaging almost a double-double, 9.5 points, 11 rebounds. Makes the first free throw, her first point. Has 2 double-doubles on the season. And a chance to tie it right here, and she does. Tied at 17, 7:15 left in the opening half. Madison with a bounce pass to Alexis. Alexis drives. Boy, shoulder, no call. Jumper good. Boy, it sent a Middle Tennessee defender to the ground, but there was no whistle, and the jumper is good by Alexis. Alexis with 6. 19-17 Rice. Swaney. They go inside to Bogus again. Bogus to the basket, lays it up good with the left hand. I think they might have found something right here. Bogus down inside. 19-19. Madison thought about the 3, then threw the ball away. Kabiernik chasing it down court. They go into the back court. That's going to be an over and back called on Rice. Good hustle by Kabiernik to go after that ball. Now the officials are going to get together and discuss this. Oh, and now they're going to give it back to Rice. They're going to say it was tipped by Middle Tennessee. Both Insels up protesting this call because originally it was called and given to Middle Tennessee. Then the officials got together, said the ball was tipped by MTSU, and they're going to give it back to Rice. So 2 officials trying to explain their call to Rick Insel and Bad Insel. So it's going to go back to Rice, side rear court. Lady Raiders, when they take care of the basketball, they're 8 of 15 from the field. The problem is they've turned the ball over 9 times. As a result, Rice with 9 more offensive attempts here in the first half. Up and under penetration. Blacksman's jumper is no good. Rebound, Kabiernik was there for position, had it knocked out of bounds by Rice. Stacy doing a good job here in the early going. Again, you expect full court pressure from Rice. Contreras to inbound. Gets it into Swaney. Swaney will bring it up. Rice will drop back and pick up defensively man-to-man. Swaney front court guarded by Blackman. Swaney with a dribble, and Blackman batted it out of bounds. Swaney was trying to make it an offensive call, lost track of the defender, who knocked it out of bounds. Shot clock at 19. Inbounds to Verhulst. Tied at 19, 5:50 to go, first half. Verhulst with a handoff to Contreras. Contreras with a look back to the bench. Shot clock's at 6. You got to go. Bounce pass to Kabiernik. Shot clock at 2. At 1. Stacy runs to the rim and laid it in. It was a disaster for 29 seconds, and she finished with the basket. Middle in front, 21-19. Flores. Top of the key, Madison. Madison off the screen, still with a dribble. To the top for a long-range three that's no good. Rebound on the floor, loose ball, picked up offensively. The shot is put up and in by Hayes. Shelby Hayes picked up the trash and put it back in. We're tied at 21 midway through quarter number 2. Rice trying to deny the point guard the basketball. Swaney kicked it off her own leg out of bounds. That is turnover number 10. Yuhan Lynn's going to check back in. She'll come in for Verhulst. Rice will bring it up with a chance to take the lead. Madison to Flores. Flores guarded by Contreras. Contreras came around the screen. Flores drives baseline, almost threw it away. Madison, pass in the lane to Hayes. Inside out, Alexis. Alexis to the wing to Blackman. Blackman back to Alexis, and her three is in and out, no good. Rebound taken away by Bogus for Middle Tennessee. Lady Raiders doing a good job in position rebounding inside. 4:12 to go in this first half. Ball knocked out of bounds by Flores. You cannot throw casual passes to the wing at this level. And we're seeing a lot of these Middle Tennessee players, especially these freshmen, realizing they're learning the hard way. The pass you get through in high school, you can't get through here. Shot clock at 18. Inbounds Kabiernik. Gives it to Contreras. Jumper good from 15. Elena with 10. They worked on that play a lot in practice today and yesterday off the inbounds. Middle Tennessee 23, Rice 21. Hayes hands off Alexis. 19-foot jumper good. Anaya Alexis with 8. She scored 1,000 points, and Lynn kicks it off her own leg and picked it up. Somehow she ran it down. That was almost another turnover. Kabiernik hands it off to Lynn. Right side Contreras. Entry pass Bogus. Bogus works her way in. Spins. Goes up in the lane. Good. Gathered herself nicely. Worked until she got a little fadeaway in the lane from 6 feet. And Middle back in front, 25-23. Hayes hands it off to Alexis. Middle Tennessee 4 for 4 on their last 4 from the field. Running one-hander in and out, no good. Loose ball, offensive board. Kicked out to Flores. Flores down inside to Hayes. Hayes spins, kicks it back out top. Madison ran into traffic. Threw it to the corner. Alexis three, good. That was really good defense by Middle Tennessee, but the one extra pass got the look for the three, and Rice in front, 26-25. 2:38 to go first half. Lynn bounces. Bogus top of the key. Bogus picks up the dribble. There's nobody over there. Hands it to Lynn. Lynn right side Contreras. Contreras off the screen from Kabiernik. Contreras drives into traffic. Tough shot. No good. Rebound Rice. She was off balance in the foul on Kabiernik. Her first, team's third. So Rice with the basketball and a 1-point lead. 26-25. Middle Tennessee 11 of 19 from the field, which is great when you're on the road, but 10 first half turnovers. And a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Contreras trying to run through a screen, her first, team's fourth. So Rice will inbound right in front of us here, side front court. 2:10 left in the half. Madison looking to get it in, still looking to get it in. Finally finds a way to get it in to Ennis. Ennis back to Madison. I'll tell you this, Middle, a lot more physical in this one than they were Tuesday. Jumper up, no good. Rebound taken away by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer playing with 2 personal fouls. Hands it off to Lynn. Lynn bringing it up court across the center line. 1:50 left to play in the half. Ball was kicked by Madison out of bounds. They'll reset the shot clock to 20. Adams checks in now for Hayes for the Owls. Rice 11 of 32 from the field. Because of the turnovers, Rice has 13 more field goal attempts. Bogus inside, powered it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Pfeiffer, but I believe she landed on the baseline when she came down. Good hustle, but landed on the baseline. It'll go to Rice. 1:43 left in the half. Madison comes to Alexis front court. Back to Madison. Madison with a behind-the-back dribble. Goes to the high post, a little give and go. Shot put up, blocked nicely by Lynn. Rebound taken away by Middle Tennessee. Lynn blocked it. Bogus ran it down. 1:18 left in the half. Lynn, weak pass batted by Madison, then almost threw it away. Finally saved by Bogus. Boy, Lynn really struggling against pressure on the perimeter. And a whistle. And a foul on a hold on Rice. Contreras will come out. The foul is on Madison. That is her first, only the second team foul of the quarter. 1:03 left in the half. Savannah Davis looking to get it inbounds, still looking, finally gets it into Bogus. Now back to Savannah. Well, we got to get her going offensively. She has really struggled over the last week. Shot clock at 10. Davis, pass tip, saved by Bogus, back to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Savannah puts up a runner. It's good. A one-hander on the run for Savannah. Her first points. And Middle in front, 27-26. 37 seconds left in the half. Madison runs all the way to the baseline. Got it to Ennis in the corner. About a 12-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock now at 13. Madison near the center line. Middle Tennessee man-to-man defensively. Lynn guarding Madison. Off the screen. Madison 15-foot jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. Adams threw it out of bounds off of a Middle Tennessee player. No, they're going to say, I think that's the right call. She originally said it was Middle Tennessee's basketball, but that ball was thrown off a Lady Raiders, so it will go to the Owls. Shot clock off. 13.6 remaining in the half. Madison gets it inbounds to Adams. Back to Madison, who launches a long-range 3, and it's good. Madison with the 3. Rice with the lead. 5 seconds left. Swaney is fouled in the backcourt by Flores, who needs to calm down. In a lot of places you get a technical foul for that reaction. Flores, they let her get away with it, but in a lot of places that would have drawn a technical. 3 seconds left. Davis, you got to send it front court. Swaney trying to run it down, could not. It's tipped out of bounds. Middle will get it with 0.7 left in the half. Rice leading 29-27. With 0.7, you can catch and shoot, but it's got to be quick. You can't pass. Looking inbounds, and then threw it away, and that's, I believe, going to end the half. Well, as poorly as things went for Middle Tennessee, when you look at 10 first-half turnovers, to only be down 2, not the worst place to be on the road. Halftime from Houston, Texas. It's Rice 29, Middle Tennessee 27. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics.
It's basketball season and the crowd is electric. That's where Lightning's locker room on the concourse comes in. Whether you're heading to the game or just repping your squad around campus, we've got the gear to keep your spirit high and your style sharp. Fresh tees, cozy hoodies, rally towels, water bottles, it's all here, ready to power up your game day vibe. Don't get caught without your Lightning pride. Every dunk, every three, every win starts with the right look. Visit Lightning's locker room, where Blue Raider fans gear up for greatness.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the 2 friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeling and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
The
Last 30.
Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Halftime from the Tudor Fieldhouse in Houston, Texas, on the campus of Rice University. Middle Tennessee trailing Rice by a score of 29-27 at the break. Dr. Davis Spivey and Murfreesboro Oral Surgical and Implant Center are proud supporters of Blue Raider athletics. For over 25 years, Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. Middle Tennessee doing a lot of the things you need to do to win on the road. Shooting 57% from the field at 12 of 21.
That thunderous roar
out-rebounding the opponent 17-15.
How will you outsmart that beast?
Turnovers.
Clever traps in mind.
First-half turnovers to only 2 for Rice. As a result, the Owls with 14 more offensive possessions, 14 more shots on goal than Middle Tennessee. And as a result, Rice now with a 2-point advantage. The turnovers continue to be a problem as this offense just can't seem to get into a rhythm. Middle led early, seemed to be playing well. A little run by Rice got it up to a 4-point lead. It's kind of stayed in that 2 to 4 point range throughout this contest. Neither team able to really pull away. Rice with some timely three-pointers. They are 4 of 16 from three-point range. Middle Tennessee does not have a three-pointer. In fact, they've only attempted one so far in the contest. We'll take a break, come back with the first half stats for you right after this. Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Yes, that is correct.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Did you say anything? Did you hear me say yes?
This good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event.
Well, it's happened more than just that one time, too.
Actual best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead.
Last 30 here.
Success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Halftime from Houston, Texas. Rice leads Middle Tennessee 29-27. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Statistically, in the first half, Middle Tennessee 12 of 21 from the field for 57%, 0 for 1 from three-point range, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Rice 12 of 35 from the field, 34%, but that's 14 more field goal attempts than Middle Tennessee. 4 of 16 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rebounding 17-15 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Turnovers 10 by Middle Tennessee. That is the critical stat in the first half to 2 for Rice. As a result, points off turnovers 8-2 in favor of the Owls. Individually, Middle Tennessee led in scoring by Elena Contreras with 10 points. Yuhan Lin with 2. Carson Swaney made her first start. She has 5. Blair Bogus with 6. Savannah Davis with 2. And Stacy Kaviernik with 2. For the Owls of Rice, Luann Battison with 3. Dominique Ennis with 6 on a couple of three-pointers. Anaya Alexis with 11. She was on the all-freshman team in the American Athletic Conference last year. She has 11 to lead all scorers. Shelby Hayes with 6 and Victoria Flores with 3. Looking at other stats, second chance points, 10-0 in favor of Rice. That's a stat where you look at rebounding, you look at offensive rebounding, 7-1 in favor of Rice. So if you want to look at two stats that have totally impacted this game: offensive rebounding and turnovers. That is really the difference. And I'll tell you what, as poorly as Middle Tennessee played, they never got into an offensive rhythm. They were their own worst enemy. They had trouble at times getting the ball up court, kicked it out on their own, made a lot of mistakes, just basic mistakes, to only be down 2. I feel pretty good about it. It could have been much worse than it is. So hopefully they get in and regroup and try to find a way to figure this out. Find an offensive group that has a rhythm. Their defense is playing very well. I mean, you're holding the opponent to 34% on the road. Now you need to not give up as many offensive rebounds, but they're doing a lot of things really well enough to win. But they have got to take better care of the basketball. When they do, they get quality offensive looks, and they're making more than 50% from the field. Well, Blue Raider fans are interested in bringing a group to a game this season, maybe a youth sports team, church family, group of colleagues. No better way to enjoy a game in the Murphy Center than with a group of friends. Tickets are currently on sale at a special rate of only $10 for groups of 20 or more, and that can include experiences like the High Five Tunnel or Bench Kids. To secure your block of seats, call the group sales department at 615-904-8082. Second half coming up, Middle Tennessee trailing by 2. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards for...
This is the last 30 before the rejoin.
From State Farm. Plus, with dynamic new features like interactive maps and driving tips, the pursuit of your discount is even easier. You can earn up to 30%. Just download the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm and get started. Just call me, Agent Deb Insel, at 931-684-5274, and we'll help you sign up today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider basketball.
Do you have time to do a legal ID after this? Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Back to the game with the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Just about set for the second half from Houston, Texas. Before we get started, let's take 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Rick Insel's teams have had a lot of success on the road in his time at Middle Tennessee, 181-95. They've certainly had to deal with adversity in those games.
Watch your
dealing
step.
with a little today, but only trailing by 2
at
at intermission, trailing 29-27. Contreras, the leading scorer in the first half, with 10. Part of the big plus, Pfeiffer picked up 2 fouls in the first 5 minutes, did not pick up a third. So she is on the court, along with Sweeney, Verholtz, Bogus, and Contreras. That will be the 5 on the court to start out for this third quarter. Contreras to inbound, gets it into Verholst. Front court near the center line. Verholst with a dribble. Rice man-to-man defensively. Bounce pass to the wing. Pfeiffer goes down inside, then inside out. Pfeiffer for a 3. That's good. That's the look they want Macy to take. Good inside-out look. Pfeiffer was ready for it, knocked it down. First 3 of the contest for the Lady Raiders, who lead 30-29. Flores lobs it to the top. Adams drives on Pfeiffer, cut off. Little step back short jumper is good. Sort of used his shoulder to clear a little room. And then Adams with her first points. She's got 2 on an 11-point average. Rice back in front, 31-30. Pfeiffer left wing. Up top, Contreras. Contreras works off the screen. To the top, Bogus steps into a wide open 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound out of bounds. That will go to Rice. It's a good look. They don't mind her taking that shot. So Adams has to redo the ponytail, had it come loose, and so I think she's elaborately working the rubber band around to get it taken care of, and now she does, and inbounds to Flores. Just over a minute gone here in quarter number 3. Flores, up top, jumper taken from 16, good by Shelby Hayes. Hayes with a 4-point average has 8. And Rice extends the lead to 33-30. I think that's a shot that in the scouting report, Middle would be comfortable for her to take, but she's hit it a couple of times today. Contreras drives, cut off on the baseline to Bogus, hands it back to Contreras. Shot clock at 10. Contreras back out between the circles. Shot clock at 7. Now Elena going to run to the basket. Contested jumper won't go. Loose ball in the lane. Elena came out with it. Jump ball, possession arrow will go to Rice. Savannah Davis going to check in. They have got to try to find a way to get Savannah's confidence back offensively. She made a 2-pointer, a tough one, in the first half, but she has really struggled on the shots that she would normally knock down. Pass inside, wide open, layup good by Adams. Nice little backdoor cut. Largest lead of the game for the Owls at 35-30. Verholst to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer hands it off to Verholst. Now to the wing, Sweeney. Entry pass down low, and a foul or a 3-second. No, she traveled. Turnover number 11 on Middle Tennessee, and I think Rick Insel wants a timeout. Rick Insel takes the timeout. We'll take it as well. 7:47 left in the third. Rice 35, Middle Tennessee 30. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Did you realize that over 85% of Americans own a cell phone, but only 40% own an individual life insurance policy? That leaves way too many families who'll be unprotected if they suddenly lose a parent. That's why we'd also like to point out that 100% of State Farm agents offer life insurance. So if you're at the place where procrastination just met motivation, use that cell phone of yours and call me, State Farm agent Deb Insel, at 931-684-5274.
Murfreesboro Medical.
Last 30.
To be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
7:47 left in quarter number 3. Middle Tennessee trails Rice 35-30. Blue Raider basketball fans, still time to secure your seats inside the Murphy Center with a purchase of season tickets. Women's tickets $135, men's tickets $175. You could do the combo package for $235. That's a savings of $75. To get your tickets, visit goblueraiders.com/tickets or call the ticket office 615-898-5261. Rice had the Middle Tennessee had the lead briefly in the third quarter, but Rice has answered now with a 6-0 run after the last minute and a half. And the Owls with the basketball. Adams looked for the backdoor cut. It was not open. Handoff, Ennis will fire the three. Back iron, no good. Rebound run down by Sweeney for Middle Tennessee. And Carson gets it to Verhulst to bring it up. You've got Verhulst, Sweeney, Pfeiffer, Bogus, Contreras on the court. Rick Insel still looking for that lineup that will offensively give them some consistency. Bogus in the lane, spins, has it stripped away and stolen by the Owls. Owls take it away on the turnover. That's turnover number 12. Down court, Adams to the lane, kicks it outside to the corner, Flores. Flores on the baseline in the lane, little one-hander good by Adams. Adams with 6 here in the second half. She was scoreless in the first half, and Rice edging away. They lead by 7, 37-30. And Middle Tennessee just offensively really, really struggling. Cannot find consistency. Ball kicked by Flores out of bounds. Have not gotten into any kind of offensive rhythm. Totally out of sync. Looking for some combination, some answer. Yuhan Lin checks back in now for Verhulst. Boy, you're almost at a point where it looks like Middle Tennessee's best offense is to clear the floor and let Lynn or Contreras go one-on-one. Bogus passed up the three, goes to the lane, steps through, missed the layup. Rebound Owls. Did everything but finish with the left hand. Adams asked for the guard, gives it to Flores. 6:18 left third quarter. Flores to Ennis. Ennis got away with a travel. Sends it inside, stolen by Bogus. Really good defense by Blair. Just totally denied the post and took that ball away. Lynn, front court. And the ball thrown away. That's just another unforced error. I mean, you just absolutely can't have that. And Lynn's going to come out of the game. I mean, that's simply trying to make a pass to the wing and threw it right out of bounds. So Rice will bring it up court, leading by 7. Flores to Adams, top of the key. Adams drives on Pfeiffer, gets to the post, can't shoot. Sends it back out to the wing to Flores, goes right back in to Hayes. Hayes with that big body goes up with the left hand, missed it. They scrap for it. Pfeiffer comes away with a loose ball. Well, Macy comes away with pretty much every loose ball, but you got to watch from behind. It's batted away. Again, just not paying attention. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Fortunately, it'll stay with Middle Tennessee. 24 on the shot clock. Inbounds to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer lets the traffic clear. Hands it to Verhulst. Verhulst going to work it back between the circles with the dribble. Shot clock now at 11. To the high post, Bogus. Bogus squares to the basket. One dribble handoff, Verhulst. Shot clock at 5. Now Contreras still 35 feet away. From 30 feet, the jumper is no good. Rebound, Rice. Again, just a poor offensive set, and then a whistle and a foul and a reach-in on Middle Tennessee on Bogus. Just got nothing done offensively and then had to take a 30-footer to beat the shot clock. 5:02 left third quarter. Rice leading 37-0. Middle Tennessee has not scored in almost 5 minutes. Tipped out of bounds by Verhulst. It will stay with Rice. And I believe that'll prompt immediate timeout. We'll take it as well. 4:52 left in the third. Rice 37, Middle Tennessee 30. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
I'm proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU Athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the
last 30.
Or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio, WGNS.
From Houston, Texas, Joe Fisher with you. Brian in the studio. Sports Information Director Jake to my left, taking care of all the notes and stats. Rice 37, Middle Tennessee 30. 4:52 left in quarter number 3. The Lady Raiders are doing a lot of things that are good enough to win on the road. They're holding the opponent to 39% from the field, to 23% from three-point range, to 50% from the free throw line, even in rebounding at 19 apiece. The two stark stats that make the big difference in this game. Turnovers, 13-3. Middle Tennessee with 13 turnovers. As a result, Rice with a 10-2 edge in points off turnovers. The other, second chance points. Because of offensive rebounding, Rice with a 10-0 edge in second chance points. Those two stats are the difference in this game. Owls with the basketball. Hayes with the dribble, looking for a guard. Somebody's got to come and get it. Finally, Flores does. Rice can afford to be patient. They have built a 7-point lead. Middle Tennessee has gone almost 5 minutes without scoring. Flores has it stripped away. Bogus knocked it to Contreras. Contreras didn't have the number, so she'll hand it to Verhulst. It's been a long time since the Lady Raiders had a really solid offensive set that led to points. Right wing, Verhulst, top of the key, Contreras. Contreras, open three from the top is short. Rebound, Rice. Flores. Cut off on the drive, tries to lower a shoulder, get up and under, threw it into the lane, turned it over. Middle with numbers if they push. Verhulst going to run to the basket and put up the shot, contested, no good. Rice coming the other way with the numbers, and Flores lays it up and in. Boy, there in a nutshell has been Middle Tennessee's day. Lady Raiders had the numbers. Verhulst tried to force up a shot, hoped to draw the foul, did not. And Rice had the break at the other end. Largest lead for the Owls at 39-30. This is a 10-0 run. Savannah in the lane, laid it in with a little cut and go to the basket. Well, that's the first good look Middle Tennessee's had in a long time, and that ends a scoring drought of almost 6 minutes. 39-32 Rice. Still plenty of time. 3:20 left third quarter. Up top, Adams will spot for the three. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Hayes. Owls will reset. Ennis cut off on the drive by Contreras. To the wing, Flores. Flores weaves through traffic, goes to the corner. Drive on the baseline, Alexis. To the far corner, the jumper is no good. Rebound, Contreras will run it down. It's knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Rice, and it is. Madison will check back in now for Flores for the Owls. Lady Raiders 14 of 29 from the field, 1 of 5 from three-point range. Because of the turnovers, Rice 15 more field goal attempts, 17 of 44, and 4 for 18 from three-point range. But a basket here could just inch a little closer. Pfeiffer to the top to Contreras. Contreras looks left, now goes right to Savannah Davis. Shot clock at 12. Savannah asking for a screen from Bogus. Goes baseline, back out to Blair. Hands it off to Davis. Davis into the lane, 15-foot jumper, back iron, no good, rebound Rice. They want to run. Adams cut off on the wing. Adams skips it cross court to Ennis. Ennis inside, stolen away. Good defense by Blair Bogus. She fronted the defender, or fronted the post player down low and took it away. So now Verhulst approaching 2 minutes left in the third. Middle Tennessee with the ball, trailing by 7. Davis to Verhulst. Boy, you got to wonder where the offense is going to come from. And that ball knocked away, I believe. They're going to say it's off Contreras' own leg out of bounds. That is turnover number 14. That is Contreras' fourth turnover. So Rice with the basketball, 1:50 left in the third. Alexis, bounce pass to Adams. Adams works right to left. Hands it off to Madison. Madison guarded by Verhulst. Drives to the baseline, goes up and under the basket. Now to slicing player turned over. Savannah Davis with the turnover, coming the other way. 90 seconds left in the third. Well, they had transition but hesitated, and now they'll have to set. Bogus going to try to drive, cut off. Sends it back out to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer to the high post to Bogus. Bogus drives left side of the lane, powered it up good with the left hand. Bogus with 8, and the lead down to 5 at 39-34. I just have a feeling Bogus doesn't care that she's given up a couple of inches and about 50 pounds. Oh, what a fake there, and Hayes with a shot laid it up and in. Hayes with 10. She's kind of the unsung hero in this game for the Owls with a 4-point average. 41-34 Rice. 41 seconds left. Bogus on the drive, in the lane, spins, steps through, laid it up, missed it, rebound Hayes. Owls want to run. Adams down the middle, cut off in the lane, bounce pass down low, layup good. And just like that, Rice opens up a 9-point advantage. Middle had it to 5, back-to-back baskets. Push it back to 9. Lady Raiders can play for the final shot of the quarter. Boy, Verhulst looking over here to the bench and being dogged by the defender. Swaney with 7-6. Penetration, runner blocked out of bounds with 2.1 left to go. So Middle Tennessee will inbound on the baseline. Verhulst to inbound. Gets it in. Savannah Davis with the catch and shoot, and nails the 3. Maybe that's the boost they need to head to the fourth quarter. Savannah Davis with the 3, cuts it to 6. Rice 43, Middle Tennessee 37. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 6-158-67-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
Nothing is more
Last 30 here.
Opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We head to the fourth quarter in Houston, Texas. Middle Tennessee trailing Rice 43-37. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Lady Raiders outscored in quarter number 3, 14-10. Savannah Davis with a 3 at the buzzer to end the third quarter for a little bit of a boost to cut that lead down to 6. Lady Raiders 16 of 34 from the field, 2 of 6 from three-point range. Rice 19 of 46 from the field, so 12 more field goal attempts. 4 of 18 from three-point range, 1 of 2 from the line. Rebounding 24-21 in favor of the Owls, and as a result, second chance points 10-3 in favor of Rice. It'll be Middle Tennessee's basketball with a chance to get a little closer. Verhulst inbounds on the wing to Pfeiffer, takes the handoff, looks to the corner. There's Savannah for the 3. Yes! Oh, they ran that all morning in practice. So Savannah with back-to-back three-pointers, and then the foul on Verhulst. That's her second. Well, Savannah, after seeing one go in, maybe a little confidence brewing now. She has caught and shot twice in a row and cut the lead to 3 at 43-40. Lob inside, and the catch shot put up and a foul underneath is going to be on Davis. It was going to be an easy layup if she didn't have the contact, so no problem with that. The foul on Davis is her first. And that will send Anaya Alexis to the line, all freshman team last year. She's got 11 today, all in the first half, and she makes the free throw. This is a good free throw shooting team. Came into the game 41 of 46 from the line. Second toss is good. So 13 now for Alexis. 45-40, Rice up by 5. Verhulst behind the back dribble to the front court. Passes to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer lets the traffic clear. Waiting for a handoff. Finds Savannah Davis. Straightaway 3. This one's short. Rebound offensive board, Pfeiffer. Looks around on the baseline. Needs somebody to come and get it. Finally gets into the hands of Davis. Davis works off the screen to Bogus. Bogus back to Davis. Shot clock at 7. Savannah with the ball. Shot clock at 3. Savannah's runner is no good. Rebound Rice. Ripped down by Adams. Now to Battison. Rice ready to be patient here. Hayes is going to take a 17-footer. It's no good. Rebound. That's got to be a foul over the back. That is an easy call on Anaya Alexis. Her first, team's first of the fourth. I'm sure that is a shot that Lindsey Edmonds, the head coach for Rice, did not want Shelby Hayes to take. Verhulst works at front court, being dogged by Battison. Bounce pass left wing Swaney. Entry pass to Bogus. Bogus to the lane. Contested by Hayes. Davis, three, good again. Oh, Savannah has found it. 13 for Davis. And the lead down to 2 at 45-43. Battison, now you just ask your defense to make a stop. Adams lobs it inside on the give and go to Hayes. Hayes up and under, and a foul on the floor before the shot. Hayes with that big body. The foul on Bogus is her second. .20 on the shot clock. Battison inbounds to the corner. A wide open three that is good. They left Alexis wide open in the far corner, and she knocked it down. She's got 16. And Rice back up by 5, 48-43. Boy, you needed a defensive stand there. Had a chance to maybe even work to tie or take the lead, but now down by 5. Swaney to Bogus, whistle and a foul and a hold. That's going to be on Blackman. Even if you don't know who the foul is on, all you got to just look for the player that's got both hands extended out saying, "What? Who, me?" And that's who it is. Foul on Jordan Blackman, her first. Lady Raiders inbound. Pfeiffer works it to Verhulst. 15 on the shot clock. Verhulst threw it totally away. I don't know where they were going. Threw it to Adams. That was the closest player to it. Battison steps into the three. That one is off the iron, no good. Another offensive rebound, put back in a foul. Shot didn't go, but free throws coming. Foul is on Bogus, that's her third. Offensive rebounding, 9-3 in favor of Rice. And that has helped lead Blackman at the line for 2. And her first is good. She's 2 for 3 on the season at the line. Middle had it down to 2, and it's back out to 6 at 49-43. 7:22 left to play. Second one is good. Ennis back in now for the Owls, replacing Blackman. Full court pressure by Rice. Davis gets it into Verhulst. Kirsten will bring it up. Every possession critical now. Verhulst, deep left wing Swaney. Entry pass, Bogus. Bogus squares to the basket, goes up in the lane, fouled. She'll go to the line. Foul is on Shelby Hayes. That is her second. And 2 free throws coming with 7:09 left to play. First for Bogus is no good. 2 double-doubles on the season. 8 points today. Second free throw is good. She's got 9 now to go along with 5 rebounds. 50-44, Rice by 6. As we have now reached 7 minutes left to play. They tried the backdoor cut, threw it away a little too tall, so kind of a rare miscue by Rice. That is only turnover number 8, I believe, for them. Middle Tennessee with 15. Had 10 in the first half. Verhulst front court. Rice trying to be very physical with Middle Tennessee's perimeter players. Open three. Bogus, yes! Boy, she did not hesitate. Caught it, squared, and fired. 50-47. Owls by 3. 6:35 left to play. Down low, Hayes works her way into the lane. Just throws that big body around, missed the shot. Rebound, Savannah Davis. 3 to tie here with 6:20 left to go. Swaney up top, Bogus. Bogus to the lane, spins, runs to the basket, and drew the foul on Hayes. I think Blair's thinking, I'm going to take this thing over right now and keep going at Hayes. Foul on Hayes is her third. And I believe that's going to prompt Hayes to be taken out of the game, and it is, as they will put in Maya Hazelton, the 6'4" sophomore. couple of inches taller, but probably about 50 pounds lighter. Bogus at the line for two. Makes the first. Her parents here, we visited before the game. Two-time Tennessee Miss Basketball out of Wayne County. And she makes them both, and the lead is one. Rice 50, Middle Tennessee 49. Now you ask your defense to make a stand. Owls front court, Adams looked for the backdoor cut to Ennis. Hooked it inside, threw it away, stolen by Swaney. A chance to take the lead. Savannah Davis front court, hands it off to Verhulst. Verhulst, bounce pass to Swaney, left side. They're looking for Bogus inside. Now she pops up top. Bogus, bounce pass right side. They go down low. Pfeiffer steps through, lays it up, good! Timeout, Rice. What an answer by the Lady Raiders. 8-0 run over the last minute and a half. And with 5:40 left to play, Middle Tennessee leads 51-50. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses.
The Cardiac Kids.
For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 6-158-67-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put it
Last 30 here.
standing, towing, and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
5:40 left to play from Houston, Texas. Middle Tennessee with an 8-0 run, leading Rice 51-50. Sometimes you just have to have a player that refuses to lose. Blair Bogus with Middle Tennessee trailing 50-43, made a free throw to make it 50-44, then hit a three to make it 50-47. Then back-to-back free throws to cut it to 50-49, and then Macy Pfeiffer with a layup after a turnover to give Middle Tennessee the lead at 51-50. So despite all the turnovers, ragged shooting, Middle Tennessee leads by one. Rice with the basketball, they'll bring it length of the court. You've got Verhulst looking to see who else is out there for Middle Tennessee. Davis, Pfeiffer, Bogus, and Swaney. Jumper by Alexis is short. Long rebound is run down. It was tipped by Middle Tennessee, saved by the Owls. They will get a second chance. 15 on the shot clock. Flores, who has been relatively quiet today. Cut off, kicks it out. Alexis for an open three. That's back iron, no good. Rebound Verhulst, Middle Tennessee. Kirsten brings it front court. A chance to add to an 8-0 run. 5 minutes left to play. Rick Insel asked for a timeout as he thought Middle Tennessee had possession on the sideline. The official instead ruled jump ball. Well, Rick Insel is not happy at all. They instead ruled it a jump ball, and possession goes to Rice. Madison, Ennis off the screen. Ennis kicks it cross court. Alexis throws it cross court again. Open three is an air ball. That ball is caught by the Owls. Shot clock did not reset. Back up top to Ennis. Ennis runs into traffic. Contact should be, they are going to say shots. That's an NBA call. Contact was on the floor before the shot went up. They're going to call it on Savannah Davis. It would have been 2 free throws anyway because of the 5 fouls. But so 2 free throws coming. So here is Dominique Ennis, perfect on the season at the line at 3 for 3. And her first is good. Ennis was 7. Second team American All-Conference selection last season. And she makes them both. Rice back up by 1, 52-51. Inside 4.5 minutes to play. A young Lady Raider team getting another learning test on the road. Bounce pass to the top to Sweeney. Near side, now they go backdoor cut to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer up and under, shot contested, blocked, knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Rice. Macy was a little too far under the basket, tried to force her way back up and could not get there. Was nicely defended by the Owls. Madison front court for the Owls. With the dribble, right wing. Bounce pass to Alexis. Flores for a long-range 3 that is short. Rebound Bogus for Middle Tennessee. Hands it off to Verhulst. 3:48 left to play. Lady Raiders trailing by 1. Sweeney on the wing left side. Up top, open 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Rice. Bogus took the shot, couldn't knock it down. Madison lead pass front court. Flores leaves it for Madison. Steps into the 3, good. Rice living on the 3 here in the fourth quarter. 55-51. Owls back up by 4. 3:15 left to play. Boy, this is a critical offensive set for the Lady Raiders. Verhulst. And you note who has not been on the court recently, and that's going to be a foul. Bogus was knocked down, and the foul's going to be called, I believe, on 12. That's 22. That's what I thought. 22, Adams. That should be free throws for the Lady Raiders. I think it is very notable to look and see that we have not seen Yuhan Lin nor Elena Contreras on the court in this fourth quarter. Two free throws now for Bogus. First is no good. Middle Tennessee 6 of 8 from the line. Neither team has had a lot of opportunities at the line in this game, which is a little bit of a surprise. Second one is good. Bogus with 15. Rice 55, Middle Tennessee 52. 3 minutes left to play in Houston. Madison drives to the baseline, kicks to the corner, Flores. Nice spin move by Flores, and a little give and dish, down shot missed, and a rebound and a foul going to be called on Bogus. Shot was missed by Alexis, but she pulled the rebound, and Bogus commits her 4th. And free throws are going to go a long way in deciding this one. So Alexis will go to the line for 2. Perfect on the season. And makes the first one. She's got 17. 56-52, Owls. Second one, good. 18 for Alexis. Rice leads by 5, 57-52. Verhulst front court. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Middle Tennessee with 21 to play on the shot clock. And they have settled on this 5 down the stretch. Verhulst, Davis, Bogus, Pfeiffer on the baseline, and a whistle. Knocked out of bounds by the Owls with 18 on the shot clock. Savannah inbounds, gets it to Bogus, who powers it up, rolled off the iron, no good, got her own miss, steps through, goes back up and finishes. She would not be denied. Bogus with 17. 57-54 Rice. 2:20 left to play. Adams to Alexis. Alexis to Ennis. 15-footer good by Dominique Ennis. She's got 10. Rice 59-54, approaching 2 minutes left to play. Verhulst, front court. Asking for a screen, letting time run right here. Shot clock at 14. Kick to the corner to Swaney. Swaney works it to the wing. Now up top to Bogus. Shot clock at 7. Got to go to Davis. Shot clock at 4. Savannah from 26 feet. Air ball out of bounds. That was not the offensive look you wanted in that situation. 1:39 left to play. Now you got to get a stop or you're going to have to start considering fouling, and the Owls are a very good free throw shooting team. Madison going to dribble a little time away if they can. Play clock at 15. Madison still with a dribble. Crosses over, drive to the basket, runner up and in, laid it in. Nice drive by Madison. She's got 8, and Rice has bolted out to a 7-point lead. Boy, you got no time to look around. You got to go. Down 7. Verhulst front court. You cannot dribble time away. You've got to attack. Looking over to the bench, you have got to attack. Ball to Bogus. Shot clock at 15. Time running away. Bogus still with a dribble. Has it back slapped away. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Middle Tennessee. Boy, wasted a ton of time looking around. You're down 7. You cannot afford to be looking for play calls, and you have got to go. Shot clock at 9. Timeout taken by Middle Tennessee. Well, I tell you what, this young team learning so much in these situations. Atmos Energy delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. Rice 61, Middle Tennessee 54, 50 seconds left to play. Lady Raiders 21 of 45 from the field. Rice 23 of 58. Lady Raiders 5 3-pointers made. Rice with 6. Rebounding a 32-27 edge for the Owls. And as a result, a 16-5 edge in second chance points. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Lady Raiders with the basketball, 9 on the shot clock. Inbounds to Swaney. Swaney, entry pass to Bogus. Bogus spins right, now steps through with the left hand, got it and one. I tell you what, Bogus has had a would not be denied attitude here in this second half. The basket cuts it to 5. And she'll go to the free throw line. And it's good. Bogus with 20. 61-57. You got to press if you're Middle Tennessee. You might have to foul. Let's see. Adams, 37 seconds left. Owls want to play catch on the perimeter. Just run the time down as much as they can. Back over to Madison. Shot clock at 15. Madison out to Flores. Passed up the open 3 wisely. Now the shot clock at 10. Don't want to foul now. You played it this far down. Adams back outside. Madison open 3. Good. That'll do it. That's the dagger. (64-57). Middle Tennessee played defense, then left the wide open 3. And Rice extends it to a 7-point advantage with 16.2 seconds remaining. Lady Raiders made an outstanding run, came from 8 down to take the lead. And then Rice, to their credit, made a couple of key baskets. Alexis, a big part of that. Although they have had balanced scoring in this game, Alexis with 18, Hayes with 10, Ennis with 10, Battison off the bench with 11. The transfer from Duke has been a big spark, especially in the second half. 3 3-pointers for her. So 16.2 seconds remaining. But I think a lot of interesting things to note. How this team watched, how this coaching staff watched in this situation, and down the stretch didn't go with Lynn and Contreras on the perimeter. They went with Verholtz and Davis and Swaney. Davis inbounds to Verholtz. You got to go like right now. Verholtz with the dribble, still with the dribble. 10 seconds left to play. Bogus runs to the basket, laid it in with the left hand. Timeout. Well, Bogus has certainly been the star for Middle Tennessee. She's got 22. 7 seconds left. The lead is 5 for Rice at 64-59. Well, exciting news, obviously, with the 2 signees earlier this week. Aaliyah Blanchard out of Hoover, Alabama, 3-time state champion. 5'11" guard, and also McLean Bobo, who's well-known folks in the mid-state, out of Tullahoma, 5'9" guard. And Rick Insel telling us probably couple more signees to come. Seven seconds left. They put Dominguez in to guard the inbounds passer, Ennis. Ennis sends it all the way to the backcourt. They're going to call a foul on Swaney. It's not a bad foul. 1/10 of a second came off the clock. Swaney was trying to run through a screen. Now you just got to hope for misses, although this, again, a very good free throw shooting team. I think it's going to be Adams at the line, and now the officials are gathering to have a discussion. That's never really a good thing to see. Officials still meeting. So I wonder if they're saying there was no time at all that should have come off the clock. They took 1/10 of a second off the clock. That's what they're saying. No time at all should have run off the clock. So they put 1/10 of the second back, so it's now 7 seconds. I think they finally got that worked out. So with the foul, with no time came off the clock, Adams will go to the line for 2. If you're a Lady Raider fan, you can afford for her to make 1. You don't want her to make them both. Quiet crowd, first on the way. Good. It is one of the strengths of this team. They have balance, and they shoot the free throws very well. Adams was 7, 65-59. Second toss, good. 8 for Adams. That should ice it. Middle Tennessee will race down court. Verholtz is going to drive coast to coast. She'll lay it up, missed it. Rebound Rice, and that'll do it. 66-59, the Owls a winner. Middle Tennessee falls to 2-2 on the season. Rice improves to 2-1. Stay with us. An abbreviated postgame show coming up next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See owner's manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good.
Here's your post-game open.
The flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider game day continues. And we've got you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Tough one on the road this afternoon for Middle Tennessee. They fall here in Houston to Rice by a score of 66-59. The Exit Realty postgame show is brought to you by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates and agents Brad Hopkins, Chip Walters, Richard Lewis, and Jonathan Harmon, one of America's top 5 Exit Realty offices. Find them online at exitmurfreesboro.com. Lady Raiders put on a rally. They were down 8 in the fourth quarter, came back, took a 1-point lead, but could not hold it. A combination of second chance points, points off offensive rebounds, and turnovers that calmed down. Middle Tennessee had 10 turnovers in the first half, ended up with 16, but the points, second chance points was big. 16-5, those points coming off offensive rebounds were really the big difference in the game. And Rice, to their credit, made their free throws down the stretch and won it by a score of 66-59. This is going to be an abbreviated postgame show because we've got to try to get to the airport and catch the flight out of Houston to get back, and we have limited time to be able to do that. Fans, tonight's Build Fort Tough player of the game has got to be Blair Bogus. Blair, an outstanding second half, really kind of tried to put the team on her back as much as she possibly could. 22 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds as well. And Blair is our Built Ford Tough player of the game. Visit buyfordnow.com for all Ford makes and models because the best trucks are built Ford Tough. Statistically, and Coach Insel will join us here briefly in just a moment. Middle Tennessee from the field, 23 of 48, 47%. 5 of 12 from three-point range, 41%, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Raiders had 27 rebounds in the game. Each Lady Raider rebound brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro. As America's most trusted remodeler, Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. Visit windowworldmurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider Athletics. Individually for Middle Tennessee, Swaney got her first career start, had 5. Verhulst played 26 minutes, did not score. Bogus, as we said, led all scorers with 22. Savannah Davis found the range, and that was one of the other good things to see in the second half. Made a couple of big three-pointers, kept the Lady Raiders in it, She finished with 13. Macy Pfeiffer with 5. Yuhan Lin with 2. Elena Contreras with 10. And Stacy Kabiernik with 2. For Rice, balance scoring led by Alexis with 18. Battison off the bench was a big force for them with 11. Ennis with 10. And Hayes, another unsung hero for them, averaging 4. She finished with 10 as well. So Middle Tennessee now falls to 2-2 and come back home for a contest with the University of Tennessee coming up on November 20th, as we look forward to getting back into the friendly confines again of the Murphy Center for the contest with Tennessee at 6:30 on Thursday, November the 20th. And Coach Rick Ensel joining us here and throwing the headset on. Coach, you with me?
I'm with you.
Well, they didn't quit. Interesting finish, and you found a group out there that was fighting and battling, just came up a little short.
Well, we executed. We did a good job. I was real proud of them, to be honest with you. Savannah hit some big shots for us, got us back in it, and then Blair Bogus I ain't even looked at the stat sheet.
22, yep.
22 and 7 rebounds. So, again, we got to get more rebounds than that. We only had 27 rebounds, and I'll break all that down probably if we get to the airport in time.
Yeah.
But I was real proud of them. Real proud of them. They came back. We should have won the game. You know, we had enough. We had 16 turnovers, but we take ourselves out of games because of not executing and not making that correct pass. But I thought Carson was under a lot of pressure.
Yep.
I thought that Karsten did a good job getting the ball down the floor and getting us into an offense. You know, I'm just proud of him. I'll just be honest with you.
Well, that was another decision that you made. You could see that you and your staff made going down the stretch, and it was very noticeable. Lynn's not on the floor. Contreras is not on the floor. You went with that group that you had on the floor for practically the entire fourth quarter.
Well, they were executing and doing what we asked them to do.
Yeah. So,
no need to go on to anything else, to be honest with you. We called some plays early, and we had some people that wouldn't take shots and didn't, and try to do some things that we don't need to be done. I mean, you got to. It's just Joe. I could write a book on all this right here. So you know, we didn't get the win. I am proud of our effort.
Yep.
And now we got to get on the airplane.
That's what we're going to do. Coach,
Joe,
thank you very much. Appreciate that. Coach joining us here briefly. We're going to wrap things up. Next game for the Lady Raiders comes up Thursday evening, 6:30 Central Time for Murphy Center as we take on the University of Tennessee. Thanks to Brian back in the studio for all the adjustments. Thanks to Jake for his help. I'm going to tear this thing down, and we're going to run to the bus and hopefully make it to the airport on time. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you Thursday. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Have a safe trip. You bet.
WGNS MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union. Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Junior.
Yep.
Lady?
Yeah, they have it.
Gigantic.
You know it.
What about mega?
Yep, they've got that one too. When it comes to Jumbo Bucks, winning is the name of the game. In fact, Tennessee lottery players win an average of $2.3 million a day on Jumbo Bucks games alone. So find your jumbo-sized fun today. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Jumbo Jumbo?
Oh yeah, they even have that one.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play